this first theorem is something we've already talked about. The interior angles of a triangle, what do they all have to add up to? 180. So this is the first theorem. Okay, so triangle angle sum theorem. So it says the sum of the measures of the angles in the triangle is equal to 180.
Is this like the Pythagorean theorem?
No, okay, so Pythagorean theorem has to do with the sides, the outside of the triangle.
Oh, these are the angles. Yeah.
This is the inside. So when we think of the angles, we think of the inside of the triangle. Okay? It's up to everyone else, so I'm fine with it. Okay, so let's take a look. We have technically 3 triangles here. We have a triangle here, and then we have the big triangle.
Wait, can we pause for 2 seconds?
Sure.
Okay, I'm good.
What? You good?
Wait, I don't really get. So the sum of the measures of the angle in the triangle is 180. That's all triangles.
Every single type of triangle. So it doesn't matter if it's.
So why do we need to know like how?
That's all. It's just you'll see. You'll see. Okay. So if we're looking at, let's say this triangle here.
Oh no.
Okay. Now I don't have enough info. What's up?
Oh no.
We don't have enough information to find angle 1 based on that theorem. However, what do we notice about angle 1 and 57 degrees?
Oh, they're a linear pair. So 1 is also.
Okay, so what do we
I
know?
think 180 has to equal 180.
Okay, so measure of angle 1 plus 57 has to be a 180. So let's subtract 57. Good. So angle 1 is 123. Okay, now,
Where's the degree? Oh, I can totally.
don't worry about putting the degree. Anytime you put the little m in front, that implies that it's a degree
Oh, you
measure.
add 123
Oh,
plus
I
28.
Okay.
That equals 28.
Yeah, what about these 3 angles? Now I can find angle 3. You don't have to necessarily go in
29
order.
degrees.
How'd you get that, Smith?
You just.
So 123 and 28 add up to,
Yeah, but you don't even need to find measure. Oh, wait.
so you get 151.
Plus 29, that equals 180.
Good, so that's angle 3. And then what about this triangle here? Can we find angle 2?
Yeah.
3 and 2 are.
So 71 and 57 add up to
Great question. It is.
128.
It's 52.
And then 180 minus 128, we get 52. Good.
Wait, I have to write.
What's the question?
Any questions? Good. All right. Exterior angle. Now, all of these are the interior angles. They're all on the inside of the triangle. But what happens if you extend one side of the triangle? So let's say, take this side and extend it. This angle right here that's formed is an exterior angle. It's on the outside. That makes sense. Is that the only exterior angle?
No.
No. What if I extend this side?
If you extend all of them.
Right, I'll get, so for each, basically for each pair of interior angles, we have a, what's called, we're gonna call these remote interior angles in a minute. We have an exterior angle. What do we know about these 2 angles? They make a linear pair. All right, so what we're gonna look at, what happens, these would be your remote interior angles, and then outside would be your exterior angle. The remote, if you think about the word remote, not like a remote control, but like a remote island, right? Remote island is far away. So if we look at the 2 angles that are far away, not adjacent to the exterior angle.
So far away from.
Yeah, far away from the exterior angle. Okay,
Do we need to take notes?
well, there's gonna be a theorem on this. What do you think is gonna be the relationship between angle 1 and angle 2 and angle 3? Let's see. Let's say I put an angle 4 on the inside. What do we know about angle 1 and angle 4?
They're linear.
So they have to,
Alternate,
what, 1 and 4, what do they make?
180.
180 because they're a linear pair.
right.
And what do we know about the measure of angle 2,
They go 180.
3, and
The remote
4?
interior angle.
They also go 180.
Okay.
What?
Right, 2, 3, and 4 all add up to 180.
Okay.
You can divide the.
So what do you think we could do? These are, if
Just
one,
find the angle 4. Oh wait, no.
What are you trying to find?
well, I'm trying to see what's the relationship between 1, the exterior angle, and 2 and 3. How can we put those two equations together? If 1 plus 4 equals 180 and 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 180.
You can replace 2 and 3 with 1.
We can, but why? Here, if they're both equal to 180, then we can make measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 4
Wait, do we have to put angle 4 there to solve it?
Yeah, because what I want to come up with, and we're basically proving the next theorem, but do you agree if these add up to 180 and these add up to 180, then these have to equal this? What do you notice we have on the same side?
So you
What
have
do we have on the same side?
4. So you
4.
can just- you
What
can
can
just-
I
you can just
do?
cross it out.
I could just cross it out by
Subtract.
subtracting. And what do I get for angle 1? So no matter what, this exterior angle will equal these two inside. Is that interesting? No?
I don't really
You find it
understand
really
that.
interesting. It's okay. You don't
I don't-
understand which part?
Like I don't get like that equation thing, like how we just like need to do that.
Well, I just walked you through what we're gonna say on the next page, which is the exterior
Wait, you go
angle.
up for a second, measure
Yeah.
of angle 1 equals measure. Okay, I'm good now.
So basically, the sum of remote interior angles
So we should name the flashcard exterior angle theorem.
equals the exterior angle. Yeah, this is the, and this is what I would just put. That's really what we're saying. Sum means what?
When you add.
When you add. So if I add the two remote, remember, remote are the ones far away. That has to equal the exterior angle.
So the far away ones have to equal.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I mean the sum. So when you add both the remote interior, it has to equal the exterior.
Yeah. When you add these two together, it has to equal the exterior angle.
Okay.
So here a quick example. Here, I'll draw, like, let's say I gave you a triangle, and I said, and that's too small. Let me do it on the board. So if I gave you a triangle, and I said this was 30 degrees, and this was 80 degrees, what's that angle have to be?
It would be
110. You just add them together. What if I gave you, let's say that this was 120 degrees, and I gave you that this was 80 degrees. Or this one has to be,
Oh, that's interesting.
So no matter what, these two that are far away have to add up to the exterior angle, okay? So now we have this complicated picture here with a bunch of triangles.
I use my phone on the calculator to try to do my
Try to do it without. Let's see. Here.
Are we
Now-
gonna calculate on the quiz?
Yeah, there's calculator. Okay. I'm going to do this real quickly so you can kind of ignore everything else.
Wait, what? Why do you do that?
Well, don't worry.
Miss, can I charge my calculator?
Okay. Take a look at angle 1. Is angle 1 an interior or an exterior angle?
Exterior.
And what are the two remote interior angles?
50 and 70.
50 and 78. So what do we know about the relationship there?
They're linear pair. That's equal 180.
They have to equal. Wait, what were we just saying?
I mean, they have to equal the exterior.
They have to equal the exterior. So can I just add these two together?
Yeah.
Okay. What are these two added together?
52. Oh,
What?
wait, no, 128. Sorry.
128. Okay. Do you see how there's a reason I did that. I just wanted you to zero in and kind of ignore. The goal with our geometry is that we want to just ignore everything else and just focus in on that exterior angle. Well, now that we know that,
So 128 plus 78 plus 50 doesn't have to equal 180? Because like if that was
no.
uh,
Okay, take a look. Now let's focus in on angle 1 and angle 2. What kind of angles are 1 and 2? Linear.
It's
A
180.
linear pair.
180.
So these two have to add up to 180. So
128.
128 from 180.
That is
52.
52.
52. Good. All right. What else?
52 plus, we have to, 120 minus 52.
120 minus 52 will give us
Our
angle 3 because 120 is an exterior angle. So if I take 120 minus 52,
68.
good. So this has to be 68.
Wait, why? Because
Here.
our two interior angles have to equal our far away one.
Yeah, if I like erase here.
Oh, so you still want.
You see how 120 is an exterior angle to these two remote interior angles?
Yeah.
So this has to be these two added together.
Oh, right.
Okay. Almost done.
Oh, I see.
You see it?
Is 120 linear with 4, so that would be 60,
Good.
and then 60 plus 56, right?
Good. Because 5 is an exterior angle to these two angles. So if I just add those two
So
together,
116.
116. Now, is that the only way we could have done that? No, because we also know every triangle, the interior angles have to add up to 180. Did this save us a little work? Yeah. I didn't have to figure out this angle. I didn't have to figure out that angle, right?
Why is it 116?
Because this is an exterior angle to these two remote interior angles.
Oh.
So these two added together has to give us 5. Again, that's not the only way to do it. Could you have done the triangle adds up to 180?
That's what I did.
And then these two add up to 180? It's just extra work. So the remote exterior angle theorem just saves us time. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a minute to try this one.
I just don't get like this. Like,
Holy cajoli.
you can't just like add these 3 and know that that's
Oh my god, these ones.
No. The 3 inside add up to 180.
Oh, these are the exterior angles?
Yeah.
Okay, now I have.
Does
Is
somebody,
3 the exterior angle?
does somebody wanna,
Is 3 the exterior angle?
yeah, 3 is an exterior angle. You got it?
Yeah.
You wanna try it?
Oh, sure. So,
Or you wanna write it on here? I haven't had you guys do this. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
What if I get it wrong, imagine? Yeah.
Okay, well, let's start with angle 1.
Okay.
Angle 1 is an exterior angle to
23 and 32, so
Good.
that's 55.
good.
And then 55 and or angle 1 and angle 3 are oh wait no, and angle 2 are alternate, right?
Well, they don't have any parallel lines.
Oh. But are they equal? So I did it wrong.
Okay, hold on. Let's help her out.
Okay, so angle.
What do you think?
Wait, I got 33 for angle 2.
33 is angle 2.
Oh.
Wait,
Is
how?
Angle 1
You
and angle.
subtract 55 and 22.
And
Why?
that gives you the other angle.
Why do you do that?
Because 55, so ignore everything else here. You see how angle 2 and 22 are remote interior angles to that exterior angle?
Oh, yeah.
So 55 minus 22 will give us.
But why did we? I don't still
33.
don't get why we.
So angle 2 is 33.
But why do we subtract it?
Uh-huh.
Because
And then
these two have to add up to 55.
What? 33 and 3.
What to have to add up to 55?
wait, so then 33 and
30. 33 and angle.
22.
Wait,
So then
these,
you
these
add
two have to
those.
make a linear pair.
Yeah.
So 180 minus 33.
It would be 1.
I don't know.
Did you get it?
180.
Minus.
Don't you
33.
have? Can't you also do like 33 plus 22?
I don't get why how we got.
Because they're remote. Are they not?
Okay.
Oh wait, no, they're not. No, they're not.
Let me draw it just with this. Okay, so this is 55, right? And if this is angle 2 and
Whoa,
this is
whoa,
22 degrees, ignore this for the moment. Do you agree 55 is an exterior angle
Yeah.
to these two? So these two added together must give us 55. So if I do 55 minus 22,
Right.
right?
You can
this
find
has
that.
to be 33 degrees,
Mm.
right? These two have to add up to that. Now, this is angle 3. What do we notice about these two angles? They make a linear.
So then we
Yeah,
have to do
got it.
180 minus 55.
There you go. So
Which
180
is?
minus 55 is.
It wouldn't be 33 because you have to add both of them.
It would be 125.
125.
I just don't get it. Why would you subtract?
Yeah.
30?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be
I got
180 minus
125.
It's
33?
125.
180 minus 33.
Oh,
33.
I love
55.
writing on
Minus
this.
55.
Wait, so angle 1 is
Minus 55.
55.
yeah.
No. Look at
You have to
angle
subtract
two
it
and
by
angle two.
55.
Did
And
I say
then-
subtract? I meant,
Yeah, you said-
sorry, I
Angle
meant
2,
33.
33,
Wait, why not 55?
Because 55 is
and
both
angle
of them.
3 is 125.
No, but Miss Case 555.
Oh, I'm obsessed with
Wait,
this.
147 is the angle 3.
Miss Queso?
147 is the answer.
147. Hold on. Should
I
be
love
147.
this. Oh,
Why is this 147?
I thought we were supposed to subtract.
You subtracted 33 instead of 55.
Because these two angles make a linear pair.
so you were supposed to do 33.
Okay?
Oh, I was told wrong.
Okay. All right.
What's your next theory?
A corollary can be easily proven using a theorem. Don't worry about the difference between corollary and whatnot. Let's just look at, what about the acute angles of a right triangle?
Wait, what was it?
147. Okay. What can we say about angle G and angle J?
They're equal.
Are they equal to each other?
They're linear
Not
pair.
necessarily.
They're
They
linear
could
pair.
be. What do all three angles have to add up to?
180.
And if one of them's 90,
The other one, 200.
what do the other two have to add up to?
90.
90. What do we, so
The 40.
the acute angles of a right triangle are, what do we call that when they add up to 90?
Oh,
40 and 50.
complementary.
Complementary. Right? So we know these two angles have to add up to, 90 degrees. So anytime we have a right triangle, the other two have to add up to 90. Okay, and the last corollary for this lesson. How many right angles could you have in a triangle? Just one. How many obtuse angles can you have?
One.
So there can be at most one. Yeah. There could be at most one right or obtuse angle. Because what if you have two obtuse angles? Oh, that's not going to make a right. That's not going to make a triangle if there's two obtuse. Or if there's two right angles, there can only be one obtuse or one right angle. Okay. Last example here.
then homework.
And then homework. Look at that. We're on a roll. Okay. How would we find angle? So let's ignore this other little triangle on the right.
We do 90 minus, or
Yeah, if this is a right angle, then these two have to be complementary. Isn't that what we just said?
So 90.
90 minus 25.
65.
You got 65?
Yeah, and then one,
Yeah, he's right.
and then 65.
Okay, and then if this is a right angle, isn't this a right angle on the other side? So we can just look at this little triangle.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
90 minus 65.
90 minus 65, which has to be
25.
25.
No. That's so easy. Homework?
Okay, especially since we have